guys, welcome back to Our World Outdoors. Today I wanted to give you a review of my Altra Long Peak 5s. Now I've been wearing these for approximately 6 months now, and I switched from my temps only because I couldn't find my temps in stock anymore. But I put approximately, I would say, 450 miles on these already, which is quite a bit for the amount of time that I've owned them. But you have to understand that I wear these whenever I go hiking. I wear these whenever I go do all of my gig work, such as Instacart and whatever, so they're getting a lot of miles. I also wear these to work, and on every break I go out and I walk on the pavement and stuff. So they've seen a lot of actual trail time, they've seen a lot of grocery store time, and they've seen a lot of pavement time. But overall, I really like them. I'm going to tell you some of the things that I like about them. And I'm going to tell you some of the things that I don't like about them. One is the cost was $130, which isn't too bad for a trail runner. I mean, I used to try and buy cheap shoes. Now I feel that I've gotten educated enough that I know that my feet are very important to me. So I try and spend the money on some good shoes. And I feel these are good shoes. I bought them from REI. At REI, if there's anything that goes wrong with the shoes and you saved your receipt and stuff, they will take them back for up to 1 year. So I don't anticipate having to do that with these, but I mean, it's good to have that safety net just in case, because you never know what's going to happen. If you want to know more about the specs of the shoes and stuff, there'll be a link in the description down below. Make sure you check that out. I'm not going to go over, like what they're made out of or anything. I'm just going to tell you some of the things that I like about them and don't like about them. Some of the things I like about them. So after about a year, maybe a little bit over a year, my temps started wearing through here on the material. These have held up really well. So I don't see any wear and tear on them. As you can see, the soles are still very good shape. Shoes look just like they did whenever I bought them. So durability, I give them an A+. They're very comfortable. I feel like the toe box on them is a little bit wider than it was on the temps, which makes it to where I have never gotten a blister wearing these. That's important to say because I wear these through. You can ask all the girls from my hiking group. I wear these straight through the water. I don't care. I just keep on going. I've worn them wet, dry, pavement, out on the trail. You name it, that's where I wear them. So I really do appreciate that. They're very breathable. My feet never sweat. So that's kind of nice. They dry relatively fast. Usually by the next day, they're somewhat dry enough that it doesn't feel like you're putting on sopping wet shoes. Some of my dislikes. Now, I had a hard time actually finding a lot of dislikes on these shoes because overall, generally, I do like them. One of the things that I don't like about them is a very girly thing, which is not typically me, but on this subject it is. I don't like the colors they come in. All the colors I think that they come in are absolutely ugly. But my feet are more important than being popular and being pretty, so I don't mind the ugly shoes as long as my feet feel good in them. So I wish they would come out with some more colors. Maybe the next ones. The shoestrings come untied a lot for me. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I just don't know how to tie shoestrings good. But these seem to come loose a lot, and I'm constantly retying them. So maybe I'll just switch them out to a different type of shoestring or something. The traction on them is not as good as my temps. I feel like whenever I'm hiking and it's really muddy out or slick surfaces, that I slide quite a bit more in these than I did in my temps. Not so much to where I'm saying they don't have grip, because they definitely do have grip. They're just not as good as the temps, if that makes sense. Overall, I give them a great rating. Highly recommend. I really do love my shoes. That's my overall thoughts on them. I would definitely recommend them. If you've liked my review, make sure you give me a thumbs up, because that does count in the algorithm. And leave me a comment below, and make for sure that you hit that subscribe button so you can see all of our upcoming videos. And we will see you up the trail.